Hey, in this video, I want to talk about our journey guides that are part of our Discovery Group curriculum. The goal of Discovery Groups was how can we get people reading the Word and into relationships as soon as possible to make it as accessible as possible. And just know there are more and more people today that have never read the Bible, that have never been to a Bible study. And so we need to simplify some things and reach them where they are at. But we're also aware that if you're going to facilitate a group, you need to go deeper. You can't lead somebody where you've never been. And so the journey guides are meant to take you deeper in God's Word. It's meant to give you a little bit more understanding of the passage, give you some questions that'll help you better understand the text, give you some questions that help you think through God's Word and what it means and how you're to obey. And so these journey guides can be very helpful. If you're facilitating a group, I would encourage you to work through that. Again, you don't need to go through that guide with the whole group. I would still go through the discovery group questions with your group. Those are the simple format that we have tried to that we've provided to try and get people into the Bible, into groups quicker and more easily. But those journey guides can be an important part for leaders knowing what to do, knowing how to lead through a topic, as well as not just getting through the passage that night, but also knowing how it fits in to the larger picture of the journey. And so that's what those guides are meant to do. If you have a group that is very mature and you think, man, a lot of these people could probably be leading a group, then you may just tell them, hey, we're going to go through the discovery group questions tonight, but I want all of you to work through these journey guides as well. Again, if they are motivated and wanting to go deeper in God's Word, we don't want to discourage that. We want to encourage it. And where they are willing to take some extra time to study more in-depthly, let's do that. Encourage them with it. If you have a group that's mixed, there may be some people that the only way they're going to read is if you read in group that night. That's okay. Meet them where they're at. I would not ask them to do the journey guide. You may have a couple people that are in that place, and maybe you have a couple other people that do want to go deeper. So you may just tell the group, hey, we're going to go through the discovery group guide and the questions that are in there. You don't need to do any outside preparation. Just come to group and we're going to read it and talk about it and apply it. But if you do want to do more, then we have these journey guides, and it goes through more in depth and helps you understand some things. And if you want to do that, they're available and you can go through those. But in our time, we're going to focus on the discovery guide questions, but you have that as background information. So that means that you're meeting newer people where they're at. But for those that are hungry and thirsty for more, they can look at those journey guides and go through it more in depth. But also just encourage those people that as they're going through the guides to not bypass some of the other steps of the journey of the discovery groups where you're talking about how do you obey and who do you share with. Those are key components and you don't want to miss those. But we do hope that the journey guides will better equip you to lead your group, to facilitate it, to know answers to questions that might come up or questions to ask people to help to better help them see what the passage is about.